Hello, Mack.
What are you so happy about?
Why shouldn't I be happy? It's a beautiful day, I've got a job, so I'm happy.
Well, I'm unhappy, and if you were any kind of a friend, you'd be unhappy, too.
Mack, if I could be unhappy, I'd be the happiest man in the world. But I'm not. I'm happy. Why are you unhappy?
Mrs. Gilhooly. She wouldn't pay us for that job we did last week.
You mean when we put the supports under her roof?
Yeah, she complained about some minor detail.
Detail? What detail?
The roof fell in. That's beside the point. Anyway, I had a big argument with her.
Look, Mack, forget about it. Why should you worry about an argument? Arguments cause unhappiness. And you don't want to be unhappy. Let her have her way. Turn the other cheek.
You know, Myer, you're right. Let her have a roof. I'll have my happiness.
That's the way to look at it. Now, let's go over to Mr. Downey's house and put up the fence.
Oh, gosh, I forgot about the fencing job. We better hurry up. Myer, you have a wonderful philosophy.
That's my Mack.
I want the fence right across the area, right where that string is.
Yes, sir.
How long do you think it'll take?
Oh, about an hour.
Good. The sooner the better.
First, we're going to dig the holes for the posts. You dig one over there, and I'll dig one over here.
Okay.
Myer! Come here. You dig here, I'll dig over there.
What do you mean by putting this fence up on my land? Your land? What are you talking about, you big blabbermouth? This is my land, and you know it. Who are you calling a blabbermouth?
He called you a blabbermouth.
I'm gonna sue you for this, Sam Purtle. I want to get the police after you, Donnie.
It's just like we were talking about earlier, Myer. People shouldn't argue or they may get hurt.
You're so right, Mack.
Now we'll never get the job done. Hey, I have an idea. Let's make Mr. Downing and Mr. Prittle friends again, and then we can finish our job as soon as they get their differences fixed.
And we'll be doing a public service as well.
Right. You talk to Mr. Prittle, and I'll talk to Mr. Downing.
Okay. Next-door neighbors should be friends, not enemies. I'm sure if you were to go to Mr. Downing, talk your problems over peaceably, you could settle all your differences and live happily ever after.
Mr. Downing, wouldn't your mother be ashamed of you if she knew about this?
Really, Mr. Downing, you shouldn't take this attitude. It's over such a minor matter. Now, I'm sure if you'll try again, Mr. Prittle will, too.
But we've gone over it all so many times.
Remember what Shakespeare once said. A man isn't a man until he's proved himself a man.
Shakespeare said that?
Max Shakespeare owns a delicatessen right now, as an old friend.
Mr. Prittle, you're a big man. You will try once more, won't you?
All right.
Good man.
As an old friend, I plead with you, try once again.
All right. One more time.
Good. Oh, Max Shakespeare would be proud of you at this moment.
Now, as Mr. Myer and I understand it, it is simply a question of whose land we are standing on right now. However, regardless of how this question is answered, you both would like to use this land, right?
Right.
Well, it's simple. You make up a time chart, then you divide the time so each one of you have equal use of the land.
Sounds fair to me. It's okay with me.
You see how peaceably things can be settled? Now, which of you gentlemen would like the morning hours?
I would. But I work nights, you know that. So what? The morning hours don't have the sun's here. See how selfish she is? Who you calling selfish? You fathead. Fathead? Look, Brittle. You want the morning hours? All right. I'll take it in the afternoon.
No, Downey. The morning's all yours. I'll let you have permission if I want to use it.
Well, that's real nice of you, Brittle.
You see, if you talk things over peacefully, you can settle things without fighting.
He's right. Now that everything's settled, where do you want us to put the fence up?
So now that everything's settled, I don't need a fence.
You hired us to put up a fence.
You heard, Mr. Downey. There's no job to do, so now take off.
But what about our pay?
You don't expect to be paid for doing nothing.
Yeah. Who do you two think you are?
I told you we ought to mind our own business.
But you said...
You shouldn't have listened to me.
Well, you said at the beginning...
I didn't say nothing.
You certainly did.
And what about Mrs. McGillicuddy?
When we... Who's Mrs. McGillicuddy? What's the matter, Mac?
What's the matter?
Yeah.
You see that hair? You know what color that hair is?
What?
It's white. It's worry white. It's gray aggravation white. And do you know from what?
What?
From today.
Oh. Today? What happened today that could give you a gray hair?
The first thing I got up this morning, I was chased by a mad dog.
But Mrs. Gilhooley's roof fell in.
Then we went to work for somebody and he punched me in the jaw.
Well, you threw dirt in his backyard.
Then we worked all day long and we didn't get paid for it.
Well, we got a lot of fresh air and sunshine.
But my neck got sunburned.
You wear a long scarf, nobody'll see it. Mac, look at the bright side of things. Turn the other cheek. Be happy.
I'm happy.
Just a minute. Hello? Mack and Myer for hire. It's Mrs. Gilhooley.
Mrs. Gilhooley, good. That's the one I want to talk to. She started...
No. She wants to apologize.
You want to
Now,
apologize?
turn the other cheek.
Hello, Mrs. Gilhooley? Yes, this is Mack. Well, of course we didn't mean to make your roof fall in. You mean you're sorry about the dog chasing us? You want us to come over for dinner? We'll be right over.
You see? Always turn the other cheek.
Myer, why are you loitering?
Somebody lost a trunk.
Don't be ridiculous. How can you lose a trunk?
Well, it's sitting out here in the middle of the street.
Well, they're probably moving it into the next building.
Maybe it fell off a moving van.
Perhaps.